Have you ever pondered if the simple act of walking, something we do every day without much thought, could be the key to preventing falls, especially as we age? If you're watching this video, comment "Great," because we are about to reveal the top walking techniques that can dramatically reduce your risk of taking a tumble and help you maintain your independence. Statistics reveal that for individuals over 65, there's a significant chance of experiencing a fall within the year. But here's the empowering truth. You possess the ability to significantly lower that risk. By the end of this video, you'll not only grasp the essential walking methods to stay upright, but also gain practical, everyday strategies to feel safer and more confident on your feet, enabling you to take charge of your mobility and live life to the fullest. Now, let's delve into the most crucial aspect of preventing falls through walking: posture. 1. The power of upright posture. Think of yourself as a magnificent, age-old oak tree. Its roots run deep, anchoring it firmly to the earth, while its branches reach skyward, basking in the sunlight. You, too, can embody this image of strength and grace. When you stand tall, with your shoulders gently rolled back and your head held high, an inherent stability radiates from you. Imagine a delicate, invisible thread extending from the very crown of your head, gently lifting you upwards, encouraging your spine to align correctly. This isn't about adopting a rigid, military-like stance. It's about discovering your natural equilibrium, a sense of being grounded that allows you to navigate the world with poise. I'll always remember my dear friend Barbara, a vibrant 78-year-old woman from Chicago. Barbara had been a professional dancer in her youth, and even in her later years, her movements possessed an effortless yet deliberate grace. I recall her telling me one sunny afternoon, "It's not just about looking elegant, dear. It's about feeling rooted." That simple statement has stayed with me. Proper posture isn't merely about appearances, although it undoubtedly projects confidence. It's a fundamental anchor that connects us to our bodies and the world around us. When we allow ourselves to slouch, even slightly, our center of gravity shifts forward, disrupting our balance. It's akin to stacking building blocks on an unstable base. The entire structure becomes precarious. Each step then becomes a risky endeavor, a delicate dance with potential instability. However, when we consciously straighten up, aligning our bodies, we establish a solid foundation from which every movement can originate with assurance. This adjustment isn't just physical, it's also emotional. Standing tall cultivates a sense of resilience, a quiet confidence that supports us through life's unpredictable journey. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment "Posture Power" below to let me know that you are still engaged. Thank you for your time. Now, this time, let's talk about something we often overlook: arm movement while walking. 2. The balancing act of arm swing. Picture yourself as the conductor of a grand orchestra, standing tall with your chest open, your arms sweeping through the air in smooth, purposeful arcs. You guide the music, setting the rhythm with each graceful motion. This is how your arms should feel when you walk, fluid and rhythmic, working in harmony with your legs to create a symphony of balance. As your right leg steps forward, your left arm should swing gently ahead, and when your left leg advances, your right arm follows suit. It's a natural counterpoint, an age-old dance woven into our very being. This arm swing isn't just a decorative flourish. It's a cornerstone of maintaining stability. Each time you take a step, your body momentarily shifts its weight, potentially disrupting your balance. The opposite arm motion acts as your built-in counterweight, a subtle correction mechanism that helps keep you upright. It's as if your body possesses an internal gyroscope, finely tuned over millennia to prevent you from tipping over. Without this natural arm swing, you're akin to a tightrope walker without their balancing pole, still able to move forward, perhaps, but significantly more vulnerable to the slightest sway. I've witnessed this firsthand countless times, particularly among older adults whose walking habits have become ingrained over the years. One instance that stands out involves my patient, Mr. Harold, a kind, 72-year-old gentleman from Denver. He had a habit of keeping his arms rigidly at his sides when he walked, almost like a toy soldier. One day, I gently inquired why he didn't let his arms swing more freely. He chuckled sheepishly and replied, "I don't want people to think I'm in a hurry." It was an honest, unassuming answer, but it highlighted a crucial misunderstanding. By restricting his arm movement, he wasn't just shortening his stride. He was eliminating a vital component of his body's balancing system. Over time, this stiffness contributed to him being less steady on his feet than necessary, a seemingly small choice with significant consequences. It wasn't until he consciously started allowing his arms to swing naturally, synchronizing their rhythm with the pace of his steps, that he experienced a noticeable improvement in his stability. What were once hesitant, unsteady walks gradually transformed into smoother, more effortless, and far less daunting movements. The fear of stumbling, which had previously lingered like a shadow over each step, began to dissipate, replaced by a newfound ease and confidence in his gait. Comment Balance said swing. If you now understand the importance of arm movement in maintaining balance while walking. Now, moving on, let's discuss the intricate dance between our feet and legs as we walk. 3. The stance and swing, a symphony of motion. Walking, when you break it down, is a beautifully orchestrated process involving two distinct yet interconnected phases: the stance phase and the swing phase. The stance phase commences the moment your foot makes contact with the ground, providing a firm foundation and stability. Then comes the swing phase, where your leg gracefully arcs forward, preparing for the next step. Throughout this continuous cycle, one foot remains anchored to the earth, acting as a steadying force, a reliable pivot point in this perpetual dance of motion. It's a rhythm of constant weight shifts, dynamic yet always balanced, demanding both coordination and trust in your body's innate wisdom. The stance phase begins with a critical initial contact, the heel strike. This first touch sets the stage for everything that follows, serving as the cornerstone of proper walking form. I frequently observe individuals developing habits that undermine this fundamental aspect, such as striking the ground with their toes first, or, even worse, shuffling along with barely lifted feet. While toe striking might feel natural to some, it compromises crucial ground clearance, making you susceptible to tripping over even minor irregularities. It's akin to navigating a slick, icy surface where every step feels precarious, teetering on the edge of a misstep. Shuffling exacerbates this risk, transforming movement into a hesitant scrape across the ground rather than a confident stride. In contrast, a heel-first approach, where your heel lands decisively and your foot rolls smoothly from heel to toe, creates a controlled, deliberate motion. This technique not only enhances balance, but also minimizes the likelihood of faltering, offering a safer, more grounded way to move through the world. Think of it as laying a solid foundation before constructing a building. Get this right, and everything else falls into place. Walking is far more than just a practical means of getting from one place to another. It's a deeply personal, almost meditative experience that connects you to your body and the earth beneath you. Each step is an affirmation of independence, a boost to your physical well-being, and a quiet balm for your peace of mind. Small, intentional adjustments, such as maintaining an upright posture, allowing your arms to swing freely in sync with your legs, and stepping forward with purpose, can yield transformative results. These subtle shifts might seem insignificant individually, but collectively, they weave a tapestry of stability and confidence, fortifying you against the unpredictability of life's terrain. If you're still with me, absorbing these insights and finding value in them, I'd appreciate it if you could leave a quick comment below. Just a simple heel first will do to let me know you're here, walking this journey alongside me. Imagine yourself traversing a vast meadow. The tall grass sways gently in the breeze, brushing against your legs. The soil beneath your feet feels soft, yielding slightly with each step. Yet, every movement is significant. When you initiate each step with your heel, lifting your foot high enough to clear any obstacles. You glide over potential hazards with poise and confidence. But if you switch to a toe strike, the scene changes dramatically. Your rhythm falters, your steps become unsteady, and you might stumble, as if the ground itself is trying to pull you off balance. It's a subtle adjustment, yet it holds the power to redefine how you navigate both literal and metaphorical landscapes. I once had the privilege of working with a remarkable woman named Beverly, a warm and determined 68-year-old from Phoenix. For years, she had been shuffling through her days. "I'm just trying to take small steps," she'd often say with a gentle smile, her voice tinged with caution. She believed she was being careful, protecting herself by minimizing her movements. But in reality, those tiny, scraping steps were gradually undermining her stability, increasing her risk of falling. Together, we focused on something deceptively simple: landing heel first. It was a revelation for her. With practice, Beverly began to experience a surge of balance she hadn't felt in years, a deep-rooted stability that radiated through her entire being. Each step became an act of reclaiming her footing, not just on the ground, but in her life. Physically, she stood taller. Emotionally, she glowed with a quiet pride. It was a transformation that went beyond mere mechanics. It was a reclaiming of confidence. The true magic lies not only in where your foot lands, but in what happens next. As your heel makes contact and your foot flattens, your body instinctively shifts its weight onto the standing leg, a pivotal moment for maintaining equilibrium. It's less about the act of stepping itself and more about discovering your center, that sweet spot of groundedness that keeps you steady. Picture a seesaw in perfect balance. As one side rises, the other settles, creating harmony in motion. Yet, for many, particularly older adults, this natural weight shift can diminish over time, often due to fear or ingrained habits. I recall my neighbor, Mr. Walter, a stubborn yet endearing 75-year-old from Miami, who insisted on walking with his feet splayed wide apart. "This feels more stable," he'd argue, convinced that a broader stance was his safeguard. But in reality, by resisting the natural weight shift, he was disrupting his balance, making himself more prone to wobbles and falls. He didn't realize that true stability isn't about spreading yourself too thin. It's about moving with intention. When you embrace that full weight shift, everything changes. Your feet no longer straddle a wide divide. Instead, they align in tandem, one stepping directly ahead of the other. It's like walking along a narrow path through the woods, each step deliberate and sure. Your core muscles awaken, engaging with every stride to keep you upright and centered. There's a dancer's grace to it, fluid, poised, and ready to adapt. While walking with a wide stance might seem to offer a bigger base of support, it's actually a fragile one. Your weight is dispersed too thinly, leaving you less nimble and less able to pivot when the ground shifts beneath you. Bring your feet closer together, though, and you forge a compact, powerful foundation, agile and responsive, like a tightrope walker attuned to every nuance of the wire. This subtle mastery of movement is liberating, a quiet strength that whispers, "I am in control." If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment on Weight Shift below to let me know that you are still engaged. Thank you for your valuable time. Let's explore some practical ways to reinforce this heel strike habit and build that essential stability. 4. Practical exercises for enhanced stability. Imagine yourself strolling along a pristine sandy beach. The warm grains shift beneath your feet with each step. Feel your heel press into the sand, leaving a clear, defined imprint, a testament to your intention. Practice walking with mindful heel strikes, consciously tuning into how your foot lands and rolls forward. It might feel a bit awkward at first, like learning a new language, but with time, it becomes second nature, a seamless part of how you move. To sharpen your weight shifting skills, try a single leg stance exercise. Stand near a chair or counter for support. Lift one leg slightly off the ground and hold the position for a few seconds before switching sides. Picture a flamingo, poised and elegant on one leg. This is your strength taking root. The more you practice, the more your balance will flourish, infusing every step with a steady, unshakable confidence. For tandem walking, find a straight line, perhaps a seam in the floor or a piece of tape. Walk heel to toe, placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, as if you're balancing on a low beam. Imagine yourself as a tightrope artist, each step a careful celebration of precision and power. It's a delicate dance, yes, but the payoff is immense. A body that moves with purpose, a mind that trusts its footing. Consistency is your greatest ally here. Even just 5 minutes of practice each day can spark profound improvements in your stability and self-assurance. And if you ever feel unsteady, don't hesitate to lean on tools like a cane or walker. These aren't admissions of defeat. They're extensions of your resilience, loyal companions that help you stride forward with dignity. They're not about what you might have lost. They're about what you're determined to keep. Every step you take is a triumph, a quiet rebellion against any obstacles life might present. It's a declaration of your strength, your will to keep going. So, embrace it fully. Stand tall, step boldly, and take pride in every stride. You're not just walking, you're claiming your place in the world, one grounded, glorious step at a time. I fully recognize and empathize with the fact that many seniors feel reluctant or even resistant to the idea of using assistive devices. 5. Embracing assistive devices for enhanced independence. There's often a deeply ingrained mindset, a quiet conviction that they don't truly need assistance, or that they're still youthful and capable enough to manage without any external support. I've heard the phrases myself countless times. I don't need a cane, or I'm not that old yet. These sentiments often stem from a place of pride, independence, and perhaps even a touch of denial about the natural changes that come with time. But I'd like you to pause for just a moment and consider something with me. Picture yourself embarking on a long, scenic hike, perhaps through a forest with towering trees, or along a winding trail with breathtaking views, maybe even with a dear friend or loved one walking beside you. In that situation, would you hesitate to pick up a sturdy walking stick to help you navigate the path ahead? A walking stick on that hike wouldn't diminish your enjoyment or make you feel less capable. Quite the opposite. It would enhance the experience, offering you balance when the ground becomes uneven, providing support when your legs feel a little weary, and ultimately giving you the freedom to soak in the beauty of the journey without worry. That's precisely what assistive devices like canes or walkers are designed to do in your everyday life. They're not symbols of weakness or surrender. They're tools of empowerment and liberation. They enable you to move through your days with greater confidence, stability, and, most importantly, safety, whether you're navigating a tricky staircase, strolling down the sidewalk, or simply getting up to enjoy a quiet moment in your favorite chair. Let's delve a little deeper into this. The real threat to your balance and mobility isn't the number of birthdays you've celebrated or the lines that time has etched on your face. It's inactivity. When you allow yourself to become sedentary, when you sit for too long or shy away from physical movement, that's when your strength begins to diminish. It's not about relinquishing your independence by accepting help. It's about seizing control of it, choosing to stay active, walking with intention, and embracing the right tools for the job. That's you taking charge of your health and your future. It's a proactive stance, a declaration that you're not ready to let life pass you by. Every single step you take with a cane or walker isn't a step away from your autonomy. It's a bold stride toward it. And here's something I want you to remember. No matter how many years you've lived, you have the power to walk safely and confidently. This isn't just about avoiding a fall, though that's certainly important. It's about embracing life in all its fullness. It's about reclaiming the simple joys that might have started to feel out of reach, the delight of a leisurely walk through the park, the warmth of sunlight kissing your skin, the quiet satisfaction of moving through your day without that nagging fear holding you back. This isn't something to dread or shy away from. It's something to celebrate with open arms. The ability to walk with assurance and poise should fill you with a sense of pride, not embarrassment. It's tangible proof that you're still here, actively engaging with the world around you, alive with energy and brimming with potential. Each step you take is a testament to your resilience and your refusal to let age define what you're capable of. If you're still reading this and finding value in these reflections, I'd love for you to leave a quick step strong in the comments below, just a little signal to let me know you're still with me on this journey. Now, let's shift our focus to the space around you, your environment. 6. Creating a safe environment. Think of it like setting the stage for a grand performance. When you go to see a play, you expect the stage to be thoughtfully arranged, clear of clutter, safe for the actors to move across, and well lit so every moment shines. You wouldn't want props scattered haphazardly or shadows obscuring the scene. It would distract from the story and put the performers at risk. Your home and surroundings work the same way. They need to be carefully prepared to support you as the star of your own daily life, allowing you to move through your routines with ease and security. Take a moment to look around where you are right now. Are there uneven patches on the sidewalk outside your door that could catch your foot? Are there loose rugs inside that might slide out from under you? Is there a cluttered hallway stacked with boxes or furniture that could trip you up? These might seem like small, inconsequential details, but they can have a profound impact on your safety and peace of mind. Let's not overlook the importance of lighting, especially as the day fades into evening. A brightly lit path, whether it's in your living room or your front yard, is essential. When visibility dips, shadows can hide hazards, and a little extra light can make all the difference. I'll never forget a story about my old neighbor, Mrs. Barbara, a kind soul with a passion for gardening. Her backyard was a masterpiece rows of vibrant flowers and neatly trimmed shrubs. But for a while, she struggled to enjoy it. I'd see her out there, stumbling over a tangled garden hose, or nearly losing her balance, dodging the tools she'd left strewn across the path. It pained me to watch her falter in a place that brought her so much joy. One afternoon, we teamed up, rolled up the hose, tucked away the tools, and cleared a smooth, open walkway through her garden. It wasn't just about tidying up. It was about transforming that space into a sanctuary where she could wander freely, breathing in the scent of her roses and tending to her plants without a flicker of worry. Seeing the confidence return to her steps, the way she lit up as she moved through her little paradise again, warmed my heart. That's what a safe environment can do. It's not just physical, it's emotional too. When you venture outside, take a moment to choose your route wisely. Seek out paths that are smooth and well-maintained, with plenty of light to guide your way. Steer clear of cracked pavement or bumpy terrain whenever possible. There's no shame in being deliberate and cautious. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment safe steps below to let me know that you are still engaged. Thank you for your valuable time. And while we're on the subject of our interaction with the ground, let's talk about footwear. 7. The importance of proper footwear. It's like picking the perfect gear for that imaginary hike we mentioned earlier. You wouldn't hit the trail in flimsy sandals. You'd choose boots with solid traction, a snug fit, and enough support to carry you through. The same logic applies here. Whether you're padding around your kitchen or stepping out to the mailbox, the right shoes can be a game changer. That little extra stability underfoot goes a remarkably long way in preventing slips and trips. But here's the thing. Preventing falls and staying steady isn't just about physical effort or your surroundings. It's a whole life endeavor. 8. A holistic approach to fall prevention. Think of it like conducting a symphony, where every instrument has to play in harmony to create something beautiful. A balanced diet, restful sleep, and care for your emotional and mental well-being all weave together to keep you strong and grounded. Make sure you're nourishing your body with the good stuff: calcium and vitamin D to bolster your bones, and protein to keep your muscles resilient. Pay attention to your rest too. A tired body is more prone to wobbles. And don't brush off the power of your mind in all this. Life can throw curveballs that leave you stressed or anxious. And that tension can throw off your balance just as much as a slippery floor. Carving out a few minutes for mindfulness, maybe a deep breath by the window, or a quiet moment of meditation, can calm your nerves and steady your stance. It's all interconnected, your body, mind, and spirit. When they're in sync, you'll feel more solid, more present, and more capable with every step you take. You deserve to live a life that's rich, vibrant, and full of possibility. And these small, intentional choices are the building blocks that make it happen. The journey might look a little different now than it did decades ago, but that doesn't make it any less extraordinary or worth savoring. With the right tools in your hands, a clear and supportive environment around you, and a mindset that says, "I've got this," you can keep thriving, no matter what the calendar says. You're not just getting by, you're living fully and fearlessly. As we conclude today's discussion, I sincerely hope you've gained some valuable insights on how to walk with confidence, improve your mobility, and create a safe environment for yourself. The journey of aging doesn't have to be filled with fear or uncertainty. With the right techniques, a positive mindset, and a bit of extra care, you can continue to live life to the fullest, embracing each step along the way. So, what have you learned today? Is there something new that stood out to you? Maybe it's the power of a heel strike, the importance of arm movement, or perhaps how simple changes in your environment can keep you steady. I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below with one thing you've learned and will put into practice in your life starting today. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful tips and insights on living your best life as you age. Take care and keep stepping forward with confidence. Before you go, make sure to check out other interesting videos on our channel that can help you live a healthier and more fulfilling life. We have a wealth of information on various topics related to healthy aging, and we're sure you'll find something that interests you. Don't leave without exploring.